Okay, so I thought it'd be a good idea to update on what I'm doing with my channel. So I'm basically going to start doing a whole bunch of new projects, but it probably won't happen until after the next 2 weeks because I'm going to be on vacation. So you'll probably at least get this video in the meantime. Yeah, so I'm calling this taking a break from my hobbies because lately I haven't really been into playing video games for like the past year. And I do still play Splatoon and some other games on occasion. Like I'm currently playing the M2 Zero Fire collection, which has a Zero Wing, all your base are belong to us, and Hellfire, which are the only two horizontal shmups made by Toaplan. And the M2 collection is godlike, it's amazing. They always do a good job, but the main topic is that I'm gonna not do as many video game related stuff. Like I'll still do DOA, but I want to focus on what my current hobbies are, and right now that's anime, model kits, and action figures. I guess I have a weird addiction to action figures right now. So I think I'm more interested in doing that. I have a good amount of action figures that I think I could do some reviews on, and I've been watching a lot of action figure reviews to try and get a grasp on how I should go about it. Because articulation and everything is really important for action figures and model kits, because you don't want to build like a Gundam or something and then like it just can't fucking move. Or get an action figure and then use like a Dragon Ball action figure and then it's like, oh, it barely moves, even though the characters are known for doing all sorts of crazy martial arts and all these special attacks and everything, and then if it can't do that, well, what's the fucking point? Like, why would you get an action figure and then it can't even move? Especially when it's expensive, because these Dragon Ball figures cost a good amount of money. They range from like what, over $40 to like $80 or $90 or something, and some of them, like the premium Bandai ones, like are just super exclusive and hard to get because they cost too much money. Like, it's so fucking annoying. So in terms of anime, yeah, I already have that old audio recording that I still need to fully edit, which is about 3 robot animes that I watched last year, which are Mobile Fighter G Gundam, which is my favorite Gundam anime, probably the only one you need to watch if you've never seen Gundam. The King of Braves Gal Geiger, which is a top tier super robot anime, and I highly recommend you watch it. But if you want to know my full thoughts on it, wait until I release that video. And then the other one is Aim for the Top Gunbuster, which is from the guy who made Evangelion, and I think it's better than Evangelion, but the problem is that this anime is kinda alright, but the best part about it is the robot is awesome. And it's very much a case of cool robot, and then you just ignore everything else. But I think it's worth watching to at least see the build up to get to where the robot does the cool shit. But if you want to suffer through like 3 to 4 episodes where like not a whole lot of shit is going on, be my guest if you think it's worth getting to the awesome shit that the robot does. And if that's not enough, and if you can't do that, then I don't know, just play Super Robot Wars T, because it has all 3 of these series in it, which is a coincidence. So just play Super Robot Wars T or something. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing some figures reviews probably, or just talking about series that relate to action figures that I have, and on top of talking about action figures, because it's just like, I'd rather be doing that instead of complaining about like Koei Tecmo and topical things that are going on in video games, because like I just don't really care as much now, because I think ever since I started doing model kit building and collecting figures and stuff, and watching anime, it's just like I'm so focused on like my own hobby. I'm not really focusing on what other people are doing or what's going on with drama or whatever. I'm just interested in doing my own thing and just relaxing. I feel like it's a lot more therapeutic that way, because building model kits is extremely therapeutic. I'm just able to relax, sit in silence, like with the fan on or whatever, and then just focus on building and not thinking about anything. The physical activity of building a model kit is a lot more soothing and more fun at the moment than just playing a game, even though I do still play Splatoon and I do play fighting games. Like I think Street Fighter 6 is actually a good game, even though I'm still waiting for Akuma to get added, but whatever. And fighting games are still fun, and shmups are still fun, but like I'm just not interested in playing newer games or just keeping up with games as much as I used to. I'm not sure if that's just because I'm getting burnt out on games, or how I'm just not interested in making videos right now, because I feel like I'm getting burnt out on making content, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not outputting as much content as other people, and I definitely should be doing it a lot more, and I do feel bad that I haven't been doing it as much as I should, but I think it's better for me to just focus on like what I want to do and do it when I want to do it, rather than feel like I'm obligated to do it or that I have to, like in some kind of rush to compete with other people. And it's like, I'd rather not, because creatively it doesn't help anybody if you half-ass a video and then you try to do something that you really don't want to do. And at the same time, it's like, I shouldn't try to waste so much time or have such long gaps in between uploads, especially if maybe my effort doesn't show for it. So, you know, I should try a little bit harder to make stuff. But at the moment, I'm gonna be going on vacation for like 2 weeks, starting like on the 31st of July, whenever the hell this video gets uploaded. So you probably won't see anything for a while, which no surprise, because I don't upload as often as I should. But hopefully I can at least do this video and inform you about what the fuck is going on with my channel. And it's better to, I think, give an update as to what you want to do and potential new direction for a channel than just automatically just doing it and then nobody got a heads up on it. It's like, wait, I didn't come here for anime robot reviews, I came here for Dead or Alive. It's like, oh well, too bad, well, I'm doing this now. So yeah, I'll still do video game stuff and anime. I'm gonna do anime model kits and hopefully figures. I'm not gonna be like other figure channels and just buy every figure that comes out and then review it, because one, I don't have that kind of money, and two, I don't want to waste that kind of money on shit that I'm not interested in just to make a video review. And plus, I don't really make money off of my videos, so I don't really see much financial incentive to make videos about like fucking Miles Morales action figure or something. Like, I don't care about Miles Morales or whatever. I don't care about these new animes or anything. Like, I'm buying figures from a lot of older series, or just series that I'm more interested in that other people don't seem to be interested in. Like, I have figures from Precure. Like, nobody in the West cares about Precure except for like some people. In Japan, Precure is more like well known and more established, but in the West, Precure is more like, some girls like it and I think dudes like it too, and I guess I'm one of those dudes that likes it. But yeah, like, if it's not Sailor Moon or even Madoka Magica, I don't think anybody cares about magical girl animes. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. New videos hopefully coming in the future. I want to try maybe in live stream or record like me building model kits, because I think that might be a good idea. I'm not sure if anybody's interested in that, but I feel like it's good to document and record like me building it, probably for my own sake, so I can figure out if in case I made a mistake or in case I buy another kit of the same thing and I don't remember how to build it. And I think it'll be pretty fun. And I'm thinking of getting like a different kind of camera to do some photography for model kits and action figures that I'm getting, because I think that's all really interesting. Like, I can't really paint or do any of that shit with model kits, but I think photography is something I'm interested in. But I still want to, you know, play video games, and the problem is that, you know, I play video games but not as often as I should, and I haven't cleared anything in like over 7 months or something, and that's a problem because I do like a yearly video game list at the end of every year, and I talk about like how many of those games that I played that year are my favorites and which ones I beat all the way through, and it's like I haven't beaten anything, so what the hell am I gonna talk about? What, am I just gonna change it to anime all of a sudden? No, I don't know. So yeah, hopefully people aren't disappointed and then automatically unsubscribe because I'm doing different content or different types of content. But yeah, hopefully I can still put that same kind of effort and passion into stuff I want to make and not just give up and never upload for like 5 years. A lot of channels tend to do. Like, they'll start something and then they just don't find a groove or don't find a niche or something, and then they just give up. And I don't think it's worth giving up. As long as you have creative, as long as you feel creative and you want to do something, especially if someone else hasn't done it yet, I think it's worth doing. So anyway, hopefully I can see you again.